I write because the thoughts in my head would be way too loud if I didn't. Our mind is like a cup, and we're constantly pouring into our mind rather than pouring out of it. We live in a world where we're constantly shopping, talking about drama, watching television, scrolling through social media, and it gets loud. The thoughts get jumbled and chaotic. We need to pour out our cup. We need to make more space. Writing is the most powerful tool that I have for realizing who I am and actualizing who I want to be. I realized that through creation, through the creative process, I can free up that space. I can free up that space for new information, for new wisdom, for new experiences to cultivate into my life. And writing has been such a powerful tool for me to connect with myself, to connect with my own emotions, to connect with my past, to connect with the vision that I have for my future, and to actualize that vision, to become the version of myself that I love looking in the mirror and greeting every morning. I use writing, journaling, poetry, songwriting as a way to ask myself questions, to cultivate a deeper relationship with myself, a deeper relationship with others through emotional intelligence and curiosity. We're all curious kids. At one time, we were interested in why the world was the way it was, why we were the way we are, why our parents are the way they are. We'd ask questions, and I've leaned into my curiosity. I've leaned into the wonder that I used to feel about the world. I'm leaning into that same feeling of awe, the feeling. When you watch a beautiful sunrise or you see a beautiful mountain view, the feeling of just awe is what I lean into as I write. And how do I cultivate that feeling of awe, of wonder, of curiosity through words? It's difficult because words are inherently labels, judgments, limitations that we put in this experience, because this experience is beyond words. But words can help us understand and be in this moment, present, be appreciative of this life that we have the gift of living. And introspective writing, journaling, asking myself these questions, posing questions about myself, about the nature of reality, about God, it helps me dive into the truth. And I'll never reach it, not with a pen on paper. It's a subjective experience, and as we take our mental chatter and pour it out onto a piece of paper, we understand that we are not our thoughts, because we can hold those thoughts on a piece of paper outside of us. The chatter is not you. The chatter is not the words on the paper. The thoughts were never us. And as we begin to let them flow from us, through us, we understand we were never those thoughts to begin with. And those thoughts are only a piece of you, an experience that you're having. Your own mind is an experience that you're having. And when I was able to differentiate between my thoughts and me, rather taking a back seat and observing my mind as the witness, watching my thoughts pass, watching my thoughts flow, my imagination flow through me, it changed my experience dramatically and made this life so much more enjoyable, so much more free, that I wasn't living in the confines of my mind. And writing helped me differentiate my thoughts between myself. It allowed me to create space within my own mind. It allowed me to create space between my own thoughts, because the thoughts get jumbled as we're consuming all the time. As we're constantly giving to other people, or taking, we don't give ourselves the grace to just be who we are in this moment. I appreciate the little moments of grace. I give myself space. I give myself the grace to be human, mess up and make mistakes, I'll just cross them out, move on to the next one. And that's why this introspection and questioning and curiosity is such a powerful tool for our own development of ourselves on this self-realization journey. As we begin to become more self-aware, we can write and see who we are. We can see who we are from an outside perspective, or we can see the illusion of who we are from an outside perspective. Because we're able to differentiate. We're able to see, hey, that's me as an ego, but here's me as the awareness. And they're both should be honored. The ego should be honored. The awareness should be honored. We have the ability to make those two one. And through that differentiation and that union, I've come to know myself. I've deepened my relationship with myself. I've cultivated a healthier relationship with life itself. I've developed a lust for life. I love waking up every single day and creating, because creating gets me closer to the divine, right? And I recognize that divinity within me. Which is why we say namaste. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. The light in me recognizes the light in you. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, talking about writing and how important it is to ask ourselves these questions, and inquire, and be curious, like little kids. So we are all children on this planet Earth. We're just kids that grow up, get old, get wrinkles on our face. So thank you so much. I have so many more videos on self-realization, consciousness, spiritual awakening, all of the sorts. Click below, watch the next one, click subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me. So much love, so much peace, and namaste.